No one is never not a piece of shit.
What? Hey everyone, welcome back to Stereotypical Podcast. I am your host Tyler, with my co-hosts.
Hi. Randall and Braden.
Wow, I don't get to introduce myself, huh?
No, because I got distracted by your riot society shirt.
What?
That's a cool shirt.
Are you saying I deserve to have my introduction forcefully taken away from me?
No, more
here, yeah.
More.
Are you telling me that I was asking for it based on the state of my dress right now? Would it be better if I just walked around naked?
I mean, if you want to, yeah. If you're offering, I mean,
fucking shitlords. I'm just here trying to be my own individual and express myself, and you're over here is like, get naked.
Get ready, fool. Yeah, go ahead, Braden. Go ahead. You introduce yourself.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Thank you. I am Braden to all listeners. Thank you.
He's not an individual, by the way. So we can.
I'm a hive mind.
I was going to take that joke a different direction, but we'll go with that one.
Strip him of his humanity.
Yes, I was. Of his humanity is where I was going to go. Strip him of his humanity, but I like the hive mind better.
You can't strip away what was already taken.
Good point.
Are you saying you blame the beast?
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever makes you happy, Braden. Whatever,
wow.
Or whatever you feel the most conflicted about.
I was about to say, like, if you're like, my answer is whatever makes you feel conflicted, I'm like, well, that answer in and of itself makes me conflicted.
Anytime. That's what I strive to live for.
Yeah.
Randall just likes getting people into a throw loop.
Yeah. I mean, you got to question everything, anything.
He doesn't have a goal. He just wants to, not let you do anything.
It's really, that's he's like a big,
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of like a good example of something.
Yeah.
What causes stagnation? Like what's
my whole fucking life, bro. What do you mean?
A barrier.
Barrier.
A wall.
He's a DMV.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the human representation of the glass ceiling.
I'm necessary, but I'm extremely inconvenienced.
Yes.
There you go.
No, like earlier today, I was at an interview. Like, it's going on an interview, and then you two just start talking, right? And like, obviously, I'm going into an interview, so I'm going to put my phone on vibrate, and then my phone starts vibrating for a solid 15 minutes and doesn't stop. I'm like, what the fuck are these guys trying to do?
It doesn't help.
With excitement for your job.
It doesn't help. I type in sentences. And so I'll type one thing and I'll type another and then I'll type another rather than putting it into sentences. Or if I do, it's one really long paragraph.
No, you don't.
Oh, you're freezing?
Oh, no.
Braden, no.
A single punctuation mark.
No, never. Hardly ever. It's a bad habit, but that's what I do. I also misspell a lot and then refuse to correct it.
True, yeah.
Dude, growing up, we all thought it was the weed at first, and then it's like, no,
yeah, that's true.
We just doesn't know how to spell.
Don't care. No, really. I just don't care. I'm like, okay, they'll understand it enough and hit send. And then sometimes,
and then sometimes we just don't understand it at all.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, that's why sometimes I resend the whole thing. And then it's bad.
There are times where where I have actually been like, what? Like, what the fuck did you mean there?
Dude, I've had a couple of times, like, you've messaged me a few times, and I'll look at it, I'm like, I don't know what this says. And then, like, later on during the day, I'll just start taking shots, open your message back, and be like, okay, I understand.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you just gotta be a little drunk.
I feel so called out right now. Oh my god.
I want to take screenshots and just read it off on an episode one day.
Okay. Because most of it is just me being belligerent, and I just don't care. And because 90% of the time, you guys do get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah,
yeah, but the other 10%, if Tyler's trying to read it off, it's going to come out like he's reading Call of Cthulhu.
It is, yeah. Like, I will probably accidentally summon an Eldritch Lord. And I don't know if we want that right now. My life is kind of okay.
Like, we don't want that right now. We don't need that because they come out of the goddamn ocean. And guess what I live next to?
Oh, that is true, yeah.
So can I tell you how bad it actually is?
Yeah.
Because I use a keyboard a lot at home, and I don't type normal home row, and I think that's part of my problem is the way I mechanically type, and especially on the keyboard or like the touchscreen. It's even worse than touchscreen because I can't feel it. And mechanical, I can at least kind of memorize it by physical touch. Anyway, when I type it in Google, I'll still mistype stuff a lot, and I'll just still hit enter, and Google will still know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, that 10%, and then Google's like, "What did you just try to search?" And it's like, I got it. I was like,
I got nothing for you. I don't even know.
I don't fucking know what word that was supposed to be.
Exactly.
But then there's the other side of like the autocorrect where you're looking at it. It's like, no, I was right. Your correction is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just talking about, it's like, no, Google, I meant to type fuck. I'm not talking about a bird right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's like if you're sending like an email to someone, it'll suggest your punctuation errors. I'm like, no, I'm not adding 3 other words to put it in a past tense because what I'm trying to make happen hasn't happened yet. And you want me to talk like I already did it.
Oh, that's
my God.
so accurate. It hurts. I'm sorry. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, but the problem is like I got a fat chode finger, so I have to do this type of shit where I'm swiping on the keyboard to make it work.
I'm gonna cut it out. So you're just saying that you have a fat chode.
Look, it's not mutually exclusive. It's not the term isn't exclusive. Okay, I could have fat chody fingers
and a fat chode. That's true.
Yeah, exactly. It's not exclusive. I know it's not fat.
I'm gonna cry.
We're
dude.
killing Brandel tonight.
It's I don't even know if I would call it a chode. It's not fat, dude.
It's the thumb.
No, it's like to the first joint, my pinky finger, and that's about it. It just looks like it looks like a as a man, I have a tiny penis. If I was a woman, though, I would have the best clit in the world.
Oh, you can flip that bean. Oh my God.
Just like walking up to the washing machine, I'm like, what if?
Maybe.
Oh. Okay.
I was going to say, Brandel, do you want
okay. Yeah. Can we start? I guess. To be honest with you, I feel like you filled part of my time here. But it's more of I
don't know if that's a compliment or if I should be sorry.
No, it's because I wanted to talk about Starfield, and I don't know how deep you want to actually get. There's something in my eye. Sorry.
It's calm.
Yeah. Thanks. That was so good, Braden.
Call me again. You know my wage. It's because he paid for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't buy the buy one get one.
Oh,
you know,
he just got the single.
He didn't have a +1. He was able to invite. It was just like 15 minutes.
You didn't want to spend the 15 extra bucks for me? What the fuck?
Hey, motherfucker! I charge way more than $15.
No. Yeah, but for the buy one get one free, it's just an extra 15.
Yeah,
you guys are lucky. You get the family discount.
Yeah, there you go. That's what, and it was in the heat of the moment. You know, got your credit card out in one right hand and dick in your left hand.
Yeah, but the problem was that you had both in different hands, but you tried to shove the credit card in your ass and you tried to shove your dick into the card reader.
I was trying to make a payment, bro.
Credit card swiped yourself, boy.
Anyway, Starfield. I have a couple hours into that game now.
Okay.
Actually, I should look in on how many hours I have right now. Let me do a quick search here. I have. Does Xbox Game Pass not tell you?
Bro, it's Xbox Game Pass. It's not going to tell you shit except when your subscription is ending.
Yeah, really though. Anyway, probably like 7 to 10 hours. Probably like 7, 6, 7. Anyway. And it's been really fun. I say the greatest strengths of the game right now is that it's very immersive. It feels a lot like a Skyrim in space, you know, in very similar ways.
What does it feel like when you're sober, though?
When you're sober?
That's a good question.
The thing is, it feels very stagnant and it feels very empty of void. My biggest issue right now is I was doing an exploration mission and you have to land on the planet, scan some stuff, fly up, go to a different part of the biome, scan some more stuff to try and find things. And in between, it's the animation of you getting into your ship, flying up in the air, going back to the planet, picking a spot to land on, going through the animation again. And it's probably ate up like an hour worth of my time trying to do it.
If you clip that exact line that Brandel just said and you post it somewhere and be like, all right, quick question. Is he talking about No Man's Sky or Starfield?
Yeah.
Anyway, but the thing, if it wasn't for that, it'd be a lot more seamless, you know. At first, it was like, it's cool, whatever. But after a while, I want to get stuff done and then do stuff in the game. It just takes forever. And I was just curious if you guys, have you even played the game, you guys?
I've played it, yeah.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. It was announced in my mind, Fallout 74 and No Man's Sky, when it launched, started having sex and making a gross love child. I'm like, nope, I'm never looking at it ever again. I know nothing.
Oh, that's so good though.
Yeah, no, I've played it quite a bit now. I shouldn't say quite a bit. I'm only like 15 hours into the game, but
it's more than me.
Well, no, the reason why I'm 15 hours in is because I decided to make the game ridiculously hard on myself. And I went to a system where all the enemies are like level 50 and I'm killing them at level 5.
That's what I did on trying to do one of the bankers missions, trying to get some money to pay off my house.
Oh, you went with the house?
Yeah, I wanted the house.
Yeah. I did the alien DNA, that was a mistake.
Oh, really?
Tyler's out here going like, I'm trying to do a depraved run and it's still too easy.
It is.
I am a wanted bounty hunter though. So I get invaded by people who are trying to kill me for being wanted. So that kind of sucks. But it perks is I get higher damage, which is fine.
Okay.
Brandel's here like playing Mandalorian. He's going, "Who watches the Watchmen?"
I'm also a chef who's amazing in close combat with a knife.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So it's kind of sick.
That is actually pretty cool. A wanted outlaw chef.
Yes.
I will admit, like the way Bethesda can do things can make the game interesting if you role play with it. So, but you have to do the work yourself. The game just gives you
just that,
yeah. And then so you have to go in and like interact with things the way you think this outlaw would, and then you get to pretend, like this is like how your character interacts, and it doesn't. The game doesn't automatically assume that for you. It still gives you a bunch of like you can take any path that you want. It doesn't like. And that's my other issue. Baldur's Gate 3, I feel like really spoiled a lot of.
No, Baldur's Gate 3. After that, like any RPG that comes out immediately after Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna feel like
so
inadequate.
Yes.
Really? I see. Okay. I didn't think about that.
It's so good. It is.
Excuse me.
What is it on?
It just had its PS5 console release, so right now it's on PS. It's on PlayStation 5 and PC.
Yeah, so computer.
But is it on Xbox Game Pass or is it on Steam?
No.
The Xbox One won't be coming out for a few more months. They need to integrate it properly and have everything work the way they want it to. They need
I see.
A bit more time. And Larian likes to make sure things work and whatnot.
Larian is just fantastic. Like, hey, yes, I would like to wild shape into a bunny, and I would like that elf that's about to fuck me wild shape into a bear.
There, yep.
Right.
Yes, I would like to cast Goodberry as a cantrip 40 times in a row when you allow me to. Why can't the game even goes so far as like, oh, you just like want to run around naked? Is like, go for it. If you take your clothes off, you're just going to be running around naked. What happens because of that is up to you guys, but you can do it.
Yeah,
you can have everyone be. You can have a nudist colony at your camp. It's hilarious.
I do like how the game feels in terms of like dialogue stuff in a similar vein to.
You say Mass Effect 3, your opinion is now invalid.
Yes.
Your opinion is now invalid.
Yes, that's exactly.
Look at Tyler's face. Look how disappointed he's looking at you like that. Yeah. That's how he looks at his kids.
Oh my God. No, my kids are great.
No, you didn't let me finish. You interrupted me. That's how you're going to look at your kids when they're like, Dad, I stole the car. And then I drove it, and then I stole a boat, and then I got really high.
Did I stab you, Tyler? Is it my turn to stab you now?
Yeah, with that comment that you made, because
I was about to say, like, bro, your opinion just got so invalid.
The character development for Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Well, okay, I'm not saying like that. I'm just meaning it's better than Skyrim's.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it's a little better than Skyrim. Well, I feel like Skyrim had. I don't know. Okay,
it's difficult to compare.
Release like Skyrim. Yeah, so like day one release Skyrim. Okay. Definitely better. Like, but Starfield's definitely better than day one release Skyrim. But
I was gonna say at least Skyrim didn't have like an asterisk on the back of the box. It's like fun not supplied. Have to supply your own fun.
God damn. The main story for me for Starfield was just so boring that I literally stopped, and that's why I went to systems and just fucked around.
What's the main story? I don't know if that's what I'm doing or not.
You touch that artifact at the beginning of the game, and then like you go
the constellation missions,
the constellation stuff. Yeah,
so that's the main mission. Okay.
Did you finish it?
No, I started it and I was like, okay, I got her, the blonde girl, as a companion.
Well, yeah, because it kind of forces you to.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And then I literally started doing the banker's missions to earn more money and became a bounty hunter to hunt people down for debt. And that was 10 times more fun than whatever constellation mission they were trying to have me go on.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
She's just been with me as a partner, forced to do that. And she's like, we should really go be doing this. And I was like, no.
Unfortunately,
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah. I feel like that's been Bethesda's like weakness since even in like Oblivion or really Morrowind, because Oblivion's main storyline wasn't even all that great either.
Fallout 4, also that storyline was boring.
Yep.
Skyrim gets a pass only because dragons.
Yeah, but it's dragons, and like honestly, at the end of the day, it's not all that interesting either. You just kind of
no, the setting was absolutely doing the heavy lifting for the entirety of the run.
It really was. Skyrim was really fucking cool to explore. So
yeah, it was really cool. I mean, and it didn't feel like, I don't know how they went through the whole game with all those animations with the load times and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And not think once themselves, this might be too repetitive.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Fallout 76?
Well, actually, no, I haven't. So I didn't jump the boat on that. Thank God.
Yeah, 76 was awful. I didn't buy it, so I just got to play it with my cousin, and I was like, "Wow, this is terrible."
Garbage, really?
Yeah.
Like at that point when that came out was when I was hearing the stuff about that. I'm like, oh, sweet, I don't have to buy a Bethesda game ever again because I don't think they can make a good game anymore.
After they kicked out Kirkbride, they got rid of their good lore shit. So
yeah, I was gonna say like the side stories to Oblivion and Skyrim were great, but
all the stuff that was like Kirkbride related that they can just continued off of. They should really just hire him again and just have him kind of be in charge of the story, so that way I can get like my weird sex gods biting off penises again. Lord.
Oh, there you go. That's funny.
I mean, if you think about it, isn't Skyrim just Adventure Time?
Kinda. Honestly, kinda, yeah.
You're a dude who picks up his fucking sword in medieval time and wizards and power and dragons and so that tracks.
And then you get the backstory and you're like, oh, this world is fucked.
Yeah, and also you're kind of in the future, but not in the future because everybody just went to shit after the Dwemer left.
I was about to say, like, Adventure Time just started a new series where it's Fiona and Cake.
Yeah.
And
pretty good.
I still need to watch the pilot.
I need to rewatch Adventure Time before I watch Fiona and Cake.
Yeah, shit. I want to talk to you guys about Fiona and Cake, but you haven't seen it yet, so
no spoilers.
Dude, I want to see the cake.
Well, actually, if you want to talk about it, that's fine. But
yeah,
no, it's all good. I prepped a couple other topics too. So
sick. Is that what you wanted to talk about?
A little bit. I was thinking I was going to kind of see where the conversations go and then just kind of pick one. But
I see. Well, to be honest with you, if you want to do it, that's fine, because I don't think I'm going to catch up to Adventure Time anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I'm going to be able to miss spoilers from that show regardless. So I don't care. But has Braden, you've seen it, Braden?
I haven't watched it yet, but it was only the pilot that came out. So episode 1.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's up to you.
Up to episode 4.
So,
oh shit, they are?
Yeah. It releases every Thursday on HBO Max. So
it's the new hot show.
It's just Max now. Fuck.
And it's really kind of catering to our generation, though, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. No, it's much more adult themed. There's like swearing, blood, gore. It's more of like an adult cartoon show.
Really? Okay.
It's kind of like regular show, where regular show came out. It's like, no, we want to make a show for like the teenagers who grew up on the cartoons but are starting to enter the world now. So it's like it's a kid's show, but it's meant for people in like their late teens, early 20s. Then after they made another show where it's like, okay, now we want to make a cartoon for the adults, like 30s. People who are supposed to be in their career now, having families. We want to make a cartoon for them.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
That one was really cool too. But yeah, no, I got a couple other topics. Let's continue on this trend because I feel like Bethesda is like an interesting company where they know their audience, and Todd Howard is probably one of the best people at marketing, I think.
Yeah.
And one of the most charismatic nerds there is out there.
Right.
So I don't know. Brayden, what's your opinion overall on Bethesda?
I don't. Well, one, I don't like Bethesda.
Okay.
You know, like if you want to think about it, my favorite game that's in any of their stuff that they own, like they kind of produce in-house, was Fallout New Vegas, and they didn't even make that game.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't even. Yeah.
As Bethesda as a whole, I feel like I kind of missed a lot of their games. That might be me being a Nintendo child, and I had all those consoles. My older brother, had all Xbox, and I would always play a lot of the popular Xbox titles on there, like Halo or Gears of War, and all those games, rather than Bethesda games. They just never really piqued my interest.
I was fortunate enough to have Morrowind and Oblivion, and then I had Arena on my dad's old PC that we had in Connell. That was an old old game, and that one did not work.
Tyler is coming out. Is like, yo, what you bitches know about Daggerfall?
Yeah. Oh man.
Kind of
Daggerfall is a crazy one.
My opinion on Bethesda is my same opinion on Ubisoft, right? They created some interesting things that had a lot of people hyped, that racked up success. And they got stuck in the line of thinking is like, okay, if we want to make a good game, we just do the same thing but try to make it bigger. But you're not getting any like improvements, I think, because Skyrim plays like Fallout, plays like, I'm sure,
Starfield. Yeah,
Starfield is Fallout. Yeah,
it really feels that way, and the more you play, it's more like, yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, fine. Because I don't want. I like when I see Bethesda, I'm like, okay, what kind of Elder Scrolls do you want to play? Do you want to play Elder Scrolls? Do you want to play post-nuke Elder Scrolls, or do you want to play Elder Scrolls in space?
Yeah,
that's pretty much.
And like I said, my main problem with Ubisoft, besides them being French and besides them being a little sex pesty, it's they just try to make things bigger, but they don't focus on making things fun. Like I didn't mind Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but you got to admit that map in that game is bloated to hell and back.
It's a pointless map, yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, you say that, but I feel like Ubisoft is one of those companies where I feel like they get a little bit too much shit, and the reason why is the main issue with Assassin's Creed was that problem where they just kept kind of re-releasing Assassin's Creed in just that format. And then as soon as they make the change, like with Origins, people
are mad. Yeah.
People are angry. And it's like, oh, because so you all are upset at it now.
They want the game, but they want it good. Customers are asking way too much these days, you know? But like, all right, so here's, okay, I'm about to describe a game to you, right? All right. You play as a character that is looked down on, and your goal is to do missions around a large map, and you uncover portions of the map by climbing up on towers and scanning the area. Which Ubisoft game did I just describe?
Far Cry and then Assassin's Creed are the main ones that come to my head for that.
I was thinking of Watch Dogs.
Oh, Watch Dogs too. Yeah, but Watch Dogs is supposed to be kind of like in that universe, right?
Not at first, dude. They waited for 3 games that were utter shit to come out. It's like, no, dude, they're totally Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I remember playing the side missions that were referencing Assassin's Creed, and it's, you know,
And it's the problem is like companies will find a formula that works well for them for a game. Then they make a sequel, and the sequel is good. Like Assassin's Creed 2 is still
amazing.
I would say either the best Assassin's Creed or tied for the best Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Black Flag is definitely the best one. Well,
yeah, that's the one I was thinking of actually.
And then I'll be honest, Origins is up there for me too, because I actually really like Origins.
Okay, am I going to get flagged for this then for saying I like Brotherhood?
No, Brotherhood. I feel like
Brotherhood's fine.
Yeah. I view Brotherhood as.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I view Brotherhood as like a extension of Assassin's Creed 2. I don't really consider it a full-blown sequel, if that makes sense.
I liked how refined it was and the crafting and the story, and I fell in love with the music track, especially in this. Awesome. Dude, I cried when Ezio was running across the buildings and his family was getting killed by the Templars, and I was like, oh my god! And he has this, Ezio. He's he's in his prime right now. It was just a good game. It was one of my favorites.
And like I feel like. I feel like with Assassin's Creed, it's like, hey, we want that refined storyline that it was you don't waste time in the old Assassin's Creed games. I was going to say it didn't become a problem until Assassin's Creed 3.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you weren't really wasting time. Like you'd never had to travel across maps that took 25 minutes just to get to location.
The
storyline was always the high point. It was melding different timelines together in a way that was really nice.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
That's all we wanted from Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
And then like everyone starts asking for one set in Japan, and then Ubisoft's like, no, we don't want Japan.
Yeah.
Then people are like, hey, why aren't there any female protagonists? And then Ubisoft's like, animating females too hard.
Because like this way the walk is a little hard. Okay, that's a little.
And you know what game I think backs up my point perfectly? Ghost of Tsushima.
Really?
That game is just. It was made by Sucker Punch, so the same people who made Infamous 1 and 2.
Okay.
And all those sequels. But dude, it's just Assassin's Creed set during Mongol invasion of Japan.
Oh. Cool.
And that was like the year it came out, that was the best game that I played that entire year.
Well, it felt kind of like Splinter Cell in a lot of ways too when you had me play it. It's like how important stealth is.
Oh yeah.
No, because straight up it's like, dead.
Hey, you're going against you're playing as a samurai, you're going against the Mongols. If you try to do it the honorable way, you're fucked, you lose, game over.
Yeah. Right.
So it's literally like the storyline of like samurai being forced to become a ninja and literally having to go against everything that he was taught. Like from the point where he was a baby and then him just having to like battle himself as he has to like do grosser and grosser things and just how the world reacts to that. I thought it was brilliantly done. But it's just Assassin's Creed in Japan, but done completely straight and just refined to shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that game, I straight up platinumed.
Oh, cool.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Like I liked the game enough where I found every single collectible. I found every single side quest. Like even to the point where it's like, hey, what color do you want your sword to be? You can find them around the map. I'm like, I found all of those. Like that game was just magnificent back when I played it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good game. It was a lot of fun just for like a little bit that I was playing it. So
I never played it. I should. Sounds fun. Sounds like right up my alley, though.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It's fun. It's fun.
See, I feel like Odyssey does a good job of blending the timelines in some ways because of like the way the story works with it.
That was,
I feel like I'll get shit with for that too. So
that was the next game I played after 3 Origins. Because I didn't play Black Flag. I didn't care for the pirate one. It's still a solid game though. Like
it's really fun.
It's one of the best ones of Assassin's Creed. I agree, but it just wasn't for me. Valhalla, I think, follows my other strong suit, and along with Odyssey too.
I'd place Odyssey above Valhalla in terms of like how fun it was, at least for me, because like I don't know, maybe it's just because I do kind of enjoy Greek history a little more, and like just kind of like how fun the mythology is. I mean, like Viking mythology is fun too.
I was going to say, wasn't Origins Egyptian?
Yeah, it was Egyptian, but like they less played into like the whole gods and like the Isu.
Oh yeah, the stuff that made it stupid.
Stupid. Fuck you, man. That's fun. Listen, they hinted at it for like 4 games before you got like a straight up like, yeah, Jupiter's just a alien, essentially.
Go back to when you were as a little kid, and then the gods started showing up in Assassin's Creed, and you're like, what the fuck?
I feel like it's been enough time now. There's been a lot of build up to that.
Now stab your wife.
Okay, well.
Oh, and the ending of this storyline, it was done in a comic book, and we told nobody. Hope you're not confused when the next game comes out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like I'm not allowed to say. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to say that because I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. But come on, Ubisoft.
Well, I mean, but like the comic book series was pretty cool too, and I also enjoyed that, and like what they ended up doing with Desmond and Desmond's kid. So I was, I don't know. I like that universe. And so I feel like I'm just biased towards those games too, because I enjoy the universe and I enjoy that kind of like mythology, like the added mythology that they did with it, the like way to explain like human mythology.
Yeah.
And you like all these like human relationships with gods that we had back in the past. It's just interesting.
My main thing for Assassin's Creed is when one comes out, I don't look at it like, oh, it's a shit game. I don't want to play that. I look at it like the potential was there and it just didn't hit the mark for me. And I'm sad.
That's fair. That's
like, I just wanted the potential to be realized. I don't care about sitting in a boat for so long. I can put the controller down and just pretend it's a cutscene.
Yeah, or like with your horse and just have the horse travel. Yeah.
Like
Red Dead does that actually. Hold up.
Hey, I never said I was a fan of Red Dead. I'm not the biggest fan of Rockstar games.
Well, Red Dead Redemption 2 is considered a masterpiece by a bunch of people.
Not by me. Not by me.
You really don't like
Really? I like Red Dead. I don't like Rockstar's gameplay. That's why I don't play Grand Theft Auto. It's why I don't usually play Red Dead. It's why any of those. I don't like the way that they do their gameplay. I hate how the character feels when I'm controlling them. So I just don't play them.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I get that. I have a few games like that where it's like I just hate how wonky the controls feel. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like going back to tank controls. You know, it's like, hey, dude, did I like the first Resident Evil game? Yeah, I did. Do I want to go back and play the original release of the first Resident Evil? Absolutely not.
No,
absolutely not.
Yeah, that's a no-go. Yeah.
It's atrocious. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. What game do you think is better, Devil May Cry or Devil May Cry 3?
No,
Yeah, like of course it's Devil May Cry 3 because it wasn't. They figured it out. They figured out the controls.
Yeah, you can't. No, sorry.
3 was so good.
Yeah, they did. I wonder why they called it Devil May Cry 3, because I don't think they ever made a second one. I don't remember Devil May Cry 2 ever coming out or existing.
Well, didn't they just name it something else? I thought it was
Tyler, Devil May Cry 2 never existed.
Okay, fine.
It never existed. It's okay.
You really don't like that game, do you?
It's shit. It's shit. It's so bad. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It's like the Sonic 06. You don't talk about it.
Yeah.
It don't exist.
They don't exist. Yeah.
Well,
it's no use.
I feel like that was the longest derailment we've ever done.
At least we were like in a adjacent
space
thing this time.
Yeah, that's fair. But I really didn't have anything else to add to that. I think it's fine. It's mid, but it's fun. I'll probably still play it for a couple more hours, if not several more. But
Or you know what you can do instead, Brandel?
Never touch it again, because that's probably also what's going to happen.
You know what you could do instead, Brandel? Join me in the celebration of British gutter marinated toes and hop on a Street Fighter 6.
Oh my gosh.
Might as well just play Mortal Kombat 1, Brayden. Fucking
no. I have no interest in a fighting game that has a physical block button. I'm sorry, but it's true.
You can kind of set it up so that it doesn't.
I did. Mortal Kombat is not hold back to block, dude. If it wasn't for the fatalities, Mortal Kombat would have been forgotten a long ass time ago.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Brandon, hop on Street Fighter 6. I'll introduce you to my main, and I'll introduce you your new main, which is probably going to be Honda.
I struggle with fighting games, or at least I suck compared to you guys. You guys,
dude, I suck. Dude, compared to like other people, I suck. I haven't won. I haven't had a single win streak at all in Street Fighter 6.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I haven't been playing ranked, so I'm not fighting people with my skill level. So I've just been hanging out in the battle hub and just picking a cabinet and just fighting whoever decides to challenge me for like 5 or 6 rounds. But no, it's literally like fighting games are, you play the game, you suck ass at the game. If you want to quit the game, good. Okay, that's your choice. But if you want to get good at this game, you're going to have to get used to sucking at the game. But once it clicks, it'll click.
Right, I get that, and that's with a lot of fighting games too. I remember when Tyler and I would play a lot of
the Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
I played Minato.
We would get so competitive over it, and we choose the cheapest characters and we rage.
Yeah,
it was great. We used to play that game just because it was fun. Like it's not a good fighting game, but it's a good Naruto game, right?
Yeah. It's just a fun Naruto fighting game.
It's just a fun game to goof around in. And then we would have Lane show up like every couple of weeks. He's like, "What are you guys playing? Can I play around?" And he just kicks everybody's ass.
Yeah,
flawless victory, perfect match every single game he played. He's like, "Cool guys, thanks for letting me play."
Yeah.
That Lane, what the fuck?
That was humiliating.
Okay, you guys are holding a Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament? And he's like, "Oh, that seems neat. I'm not trying to join your tournament because I showed up late, but can I play around?" And just kicks everyone's ass.
Yeah.
Every single person that was there. Like, sweet guys, that was fun.
So crazy.
Dude, Lane was made of different stuff.
Yeah. Dude, that tournament was so fun. That was like that was like a fun little thing to put together. And was that high school? Was that sophomore year of high school? Yeah.
It was when Smash Bros. It was for
yeah.
I remember the grand prize was like a 2-pound Reese's cup.
Oh yeah,
it was just a giant ass Reese's cup.
I wanted it so fucking bad.
Oh, and you got mad at me because I was the one who beat you in the tournament, and you were pissed at me because I was Bowser and you were playing as Diddy, and I wasn't fast enough to hit you, so I just started down smashing, and I won.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember how rage-inducing that. I should probably suppress that.
And I was about to say, dude, like there was a point in time where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the kitchen to get a snack. I want some foamy that isn't brand new.
Heldon win that?
No, Lane did.
Lane.
Oh yeah, because we did. He basically kicked everyone's ass
because
he we were just like,
he showed up and we were still like continuing the brackets, and he just wanted to play around. And then like every single person who fought him couldn't beat him, and he went undefeated. So it was like,
oh, so he
you know what? Yeah. You know what? We're giving this to you. You deserve this. You've earned it.
Yeah, I remember that now. That was a good night, boys.
It was fun. Yeah, that was a good time. How many? We had like 13 people show up at my house in my tiny ass house.
I was about to say,
mom
like,
mad about this. I don't remember this.
No, I told her.
His mom was just mad that we were making noise because she was hungover as shit.
Wasn't that the night we went to McDonald's and ordered like 40 cheeseburgers?
Yes.
Oh no, that was actually a different night. That was the night that my mom tried to like take a bunch of muscle relaxers.
Oh, yep.
And it was 2:00 in the morning. We were hanging out with Sam, Lane, and us two. We went to McDonald's, ordered 40 items off the dollar menu. And it was all like crispy chickens, and we pulled up to the window, and Sam's like, "I'm so sorry. Please don't spit in our food." He felt so bad.
And then we play like all in ones or whatever, and we pulled the cash.
It was like a ridiculous. Yeah, it was. We were assholes.
we were assholes.
Oh my god, those poor restaurant workers.
It was so bad.
3:00 in the morning. I was like, we're strolling into Village Inn. They're like, "Oh fuck, you guys are back."
Yeah, dude. Our walks over there and just like eating there. That was fun.
Yeah,
there's that one time where Tyler was like, where you had lost a ton of weight because you were exercising constantly, and you're like, I really want this burger. And we start walking home, and Tyler's like, dude, we got to start fucking running right the fuck now.
Yeah. Because the grease just went through me. Oh, man, I was going to shit myself. It was crazy.
And I'm like, dude, we're 2 miles away from my house. And he's like, are you okay? Are you okay if you meet me there later? I'm like, sure, but why? What's up? And then he just books it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably like the quickest I've ran too. I'll be honest. I got to your house in under 5 minutes, I think.
Dude, it was like 6 minutes.
That's not a short walk either.
It's not. Yeah.
That was when we walked everywhere too.
Yeah.
Oh god, fuck that. Oh, dude, I just remember like afterwards when I finally went, I wonder if he's out of the bathroom yet. And I like walked into my hallway, and like my entire hallway just smelled like sweat. And I'm like, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, maybe not a good idea.
I think, Tyler, you have given Braden's toilet more love than his whole family has.
Maybe.
I was about to say, my dad exists, though, so I don't know if Tyler can claim that without a fight.
That's true. It would be up to a heavy debate between him and I. So yeah, Jeff and I would need to go for a few rounds, just like talking about it, see who had.
Yeah, it depends.
More of an impact.
It depends on where you guys eat before you decide to have this competition.
That's true,
if it's a Village Inn or breakfast food, Tyler wins. If it's Mobetta's, my dad wins 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, my body doesn't process rice as fast as his does for some reason.
I think the problem is that his body doesn't process rice.
And that's true. It just comes out like as rice again.
No, it comes out as like
pretty much just eat it again, and
it just goes straight through you. That would suck because I fucking love rice, dude.
Rice is
I have a rice cooker, and
apparently, there's a surplus of rice. My dad's bathroom. Come on, you want a 2 girls, 1 cup, all the rice? You love it.
No. I don't need that thought in my head, and that almost made me gag.
You were gagging earlier. What's so different about it now?
Well, I was into it then.
Yeah, he's enjoying it. It's a little different. You had his consent then.
Yeah.
Well, he was the one paying me.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right. Yeah.
Sorry, Tyler, you got left out again.
No, dude, it's good, man. It's good. I don't have anything else. Like,
I think one of my favorite compliments I've ever gotten was my fiance. Like, we're just making salmon, so I made some rice, and she's like, "For a white guy, you make decent rice."
That's pretty big. Man.
I'm like, you know what? That's a big compliment. And then, like, next time I make rice, she's like, "Come on, man, we know you could do better." And then after that, she's like, "All right, I'm going to show you how to use a rice cooker."
So the trick that I find that always works for me
you
is
you gotta finger it. You gotta finger it.
Yes, but the thing with me is I'll like a little bit extra water. I'll do the nuggle thing, and then I'll add a little bit extra because I like a softer rice, not quite.
Dude, you just gotta wash your rice. Like, you gotta wash the shit out of your rice, and it comes out perfect every time.
Of course, it's required. Wait, what? Are you losing your mind over here?
I am losing my mind.
So,
wait, do you not wash rice?
No, and you're wrong for washing your rice.
I'm gonna kill you.
I will fight you guys to death.
No, that's.
If you ever make rice and you wash it in front of me, I will beat the fuck out of you. Like,
so much aggression. It's like my ex with the garlic crush.
And you realize every Asian out there is gonna want your head on a pike right now.
Them all at once.
Oh, okay. Listen, they're wrong. Okay, they are fucking wrong.
Okay,
you put it in the water.
You always wonder why your rice comes out. It's like, this is so sticky and it tastes like dirt. I wonder what I'm doing wrong.
No, then you're right. If it's sticky, you have to make the sticky right. That's what you learn. God damn it!
Tyler, you realize you can make that sticky rice with rinsing your water. And can I tell you how to do it the proper way if you want sticky rice? And I'm not even talking about using vinegar rice to make it sticky. That like with just water.
Okay,
so, because hear me out here. Because this is the proper way if you're trying to use sticky rice. You use smaller grains of rice too. That's usually sushi rice. But that's nor here nor there. If you're using regular long grain, it won't be as sticky. But if you rinse your rice until it runs clear, yes, you lose a lot of the nutrients that you do when you do that. But it's also to clean it because there's also rice weevils that are in rice.
Protein.
I was gonna say, dude, it's like, dude, right? Why do I care if I'm losing the nutritional content of the rice? It's like bread. Sure, I like bread, but this just exists so I can put meat, sauce, and butter in my mouth.
Exactly. But also, when you're rinsing it, if you want to get crazy about it, if you leave it in the water to soak for like 2 hours, and then drain the water, your rice will expand while still being raw and uncooked. And then when you rinse the water again and you fill it up to the line, give it a knuckle. I like doing a little bit of extra water to give it that fluffiness. And then when you cook it, all that water will still go away and go into the rice. And it'll be the fluffiest rice you've ever had in your life. I promise you.
Now, Tyler, we know that you don't know how to cook rice by your own admittance. So short grain is when the rice is short, and long grain is when the rice is long, and quinoa isn't a rice.
I think he knows what that is.
Yeah. No, go
Tyler's
ahead,
about to look at me and he's like, what the fuck you know about the Rose?
No sabes nada, puta.
¿Dónde es puta?
Cuando él está allá.
Yo quiero
Estás
tu
diciéndome sobre arroz.
Hey, does that mean you can list this podcast as bilingual? Just
oh yeah, technically. Yeah. Just for that part, yeah. Good, yeah.
Was that?
Yeah.
Chupe mi pene, por favor.
No, it's come polla. Come polla. Come polla, vato. Like, just suck my, like, eat my dick. Like,
it's a request, not a. No,
that's a command. Come polla. Like that is a command.
Yeah, why would I command someone to suck my dick? They didn't get. I don't know.
No, to eat a dick. I'm commanding them to eat a dick. Very specifically, my dick.
If it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're posting this as educational now.
Yeah. I'm teaching
Spanish lesson.
Spanish, yeah.
So you disagree, though, Tyler?
Yes.
You're crazy. I don't understand.
That's how you make rice, dude. You're so wrong for making rice that way. Especially
Tyler,
with Hawaiian haystacks and all the other shit that I make with it. No.
Oil in a bag.
I literally worked in a Chinese food restaurant.
Dude, that's like some...
The Chinese are wrong, Brady.
That's like oil and bag minute rice that you're out here being like, no, you don't need to wash it. Yeah, because it's been bleached 47 times. Like, stick it in a microwave bag.
Although I do buy that sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But you always, I do. I'm gonna have an aneurysm over it. I promise you. You're gonna kill me. You're crazy. You're wrong, and I want people.
Brandel. Brandel, if you want to hear some heinous ass cooking crimes, my ex yelled at me because I salt my pasta water.
Oh,
dude, she yelled at me for like a solid 45 minutes. She's like, "You're wasting time. Don't salt your pasta water."
I mean,
and
it doesn't
went on this huge rant.
That's weird.
That's the thing. It really doesn't do too much. It's fine. It's whatever. You're just adding salt to your pasta. The other thing is you're watching the water fucking boil anyway. So what if I want to add the salt?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just like, for me, it tastes a little better when I do it like that. So
fucking be salty about it,
bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought that chick was gonna beat me to death because I have a garlic crusher.
Oh.
And she's like, "You're a lazy sack of shit. Why would you use a garlic crusher for something you could do with a knife?" I'm like, "Because I just can do this."
Yeah, it's a little easier.
And she's like, "You wasted your money on that. You could just use a knife." And I'm like,
I bought it for convenience. And
I'm like, bitch, you don't cook.
Yeah, like, okay, excuse me, here you go, cook. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you do it. You do it.
Yeah.
She's like, I can, I just don't want to. Then stop talking to me.
Yeah.
You making the damn food, you don't have to use it, goddamn it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'm just going to stop feeding you and figure out what happens.
Yeah, there you go.
God damn.
She's like, excuse me, you're the one in captivity, not me.
Spite coming out tonight. Love it. It's great.
Yeah. That was like a hate crime right there. Damn.
Dude, hey, I am so happy. I am so happy and blessed to be with my current fiance, but holy shit, some of the shit that I went through before I met her. God damn.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. Not a good time for him. Not a good time.
No, it felt really bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, quick question. What the fuck are we talking about?
I think this is now officially the longest derailment we've ever done for going on for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I can't even know what we were talking about.
we almost don't even need to have another topic. Like,
I really don't think we do.
I think we're good. I think we're good for this episode.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, whatever I had ready, it was gonna be like, yo, who's the worst piece of shit, Ross from Friends or Rory from Gilmore Girls? But like, I think we got that shit covered.
I'm not gonna kid you. My other idea my two other ideas for a topic was I had one kind of like not like a mental health one, but more of like a just talking about like childhood shit that like weird, like that kind of like fucks you up later, but like in a weird small ways where it's like not bad, but like the stuff that happened to you is bad. Yeah, but like your trauma bites, like your little responses. And then the other one was, what Sex and the City character are you? I was gonna have us all take that quiz. Okay.
That's all right. We're gonna go on a brief hold so we can do Sex and the City and be like, I don't even know who the fuck this person is.
I'm like Carrie. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's a Carrie, you fucking bitch. Like a Stephen King character. You get
fucking Samantha. Like, how dare you, Samantha?
Walk in, Carrie, come on in. There's totally not a bucket of pig's blood right over your head. Guys, it's be funny. Watch this.
She's not going to go on a psychic streak and kill everyone.
Oh my gosh, why is everyone on fire? It was just a bucket.
Yeah, what the fuck?
People take buckets so serious these days.
So
just a prank, bro.
Does that mean I'm just I'm the star of the show this episode? From
you are
having a topic and also single-handedly derailing the whole thing and going on for almost 2 hours.
Yeah. No, congrats. Yeah, so that is your round of applause. Like, god damn. No, honestly, it was really good.
No, you won this episode of Stereotypical. I'm looking around for a prize. I'm just looking at my desk right now. I got some rubber bands.
I want your axolotl in the back there. That's what I want. Give me that.
Mail it to him.
You can only see one of them, but I have another one on. I have another one on this wall here.
Oh, nice! It's pretty. It's a pretty pink one. So I'll take the axolotl. You can ship it to me, and I'll show it next week on the podcast.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. I'm looking for your prize right now. Like, choose your prize. I have a microfiber hand cloth, a thing of hand sanitizer, a rubber band, and some tape.
I'll take the tape, please.
Yeah, I can send you the tape.
Okay, the tape will be good. Yeah.
Cool.
It's just regular Scotch tape, dude. I'm not rich enough to afford duct tape. What are we? Maybe if Tyler actually paid us to do
it. Well, you guys aren't out there earning your money yet, so I don't know.
What are you talking about? Randall just gave me $20. I'm earning plenty of money.
Yeah, full circle here. I like it.
Oh
God, you guys!
It's actually my biggest place to announce this. Hey, announcements! I will actually be getting stickers for our show.
Oh yeah,
for us. So fans of the show, if you want me to mail you some stickers, it's going to cost me a bunch of money. But like, if you go spread the word, then I guess it pays off later.
Hey,
I'll help send money.
True,
I'll help send money to you for that too. If it,
Okay, so it's going to just be a QR code, and with some stickers. It's going to be little 2x2 stickers. Go stick it random places, and hopefully people scan it and start listening to the show. So
yeah, like give one to your local.
Go stick it on to random strangers' bets. Just give them a good slap. No,
slap it on their ass. Like legit. If you capture a picture of it, I'll post it on Historical Coral's Instagram page.
Yeah, and then what you can do, you can go into church, go to confession, and then slap it above the board in the confession booth.
Yeah. Oh my God, please actually do that. Oh. My Historical Quarrel listeners, do that with my Constantine episode. Just drop today.
Shameless plug.
No, I'll bet, dude, that'd be so funny.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Dude, I've ripped on the Catholics hard.
If you pull out, there's a Historical Quarrels QR sticker on your dick.
Yeah, always. We have historical coral condoms.
They glow in the dark.
And we'll make the slogan will be, we tried every single one of them, or we tried everyone.
before they have been thoroughly tested before they got to you.
We have confirmed. Dude, it's like when you go and buy a gun. They give you a shell and it's like, okay, here's the round that was fired out of your gun to test it in the factory to make sure it works. Same thing with condoms, you know?
Yeah.
You get a fresh one and a used one.
It has to be from the same batch, though. Sometimes you're lucky. Yeah. And sometimes you're lucky. You open up the box and there's the toothbrush with a condom over it. That's like winning. That's like winning a prize.
It is. Yeah. Just clean up the toothbrush a little bit. You know, you're good.
Or don't. You can just boil it. Kink shame.
Just clean it out, reuse it.
Or don't. Yeah. Or don't. We don't kink shame unless you're into furries or feet.
Does that mean?
Oh God, yeah, that's true.
All three of us are about to have a lot of children then.
Elective surgery, brother.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Brandon's safe.
It's a guessing game.
I've been shooting blanks for the past year.
That's right. So it's just me and you, Tyler.
Well, for now, I mean, as soon as we get done with our, we're gonna try out 3 and then see how that is, and then max I'll do is 4. After the 4th kid is out, I'm gonna snip.
I have been informed that you need to have a daughter because your wife would be wasted on just boys.
By who? Who said? What the fuck, man? That's such a weird thing.
Or what? Me and my fiance were watching Gilmore Girls, and there was like a line where she's like, your talents would be wasted on a son. And then Emily looked at me and was like, I want to say that to Maddie.
Oh my God.
Maybe don't.
Like, if she doesn't have a daughter, man, that's like a missed opportunity.
I mean, I want to have a daughter too. And so like, I don't mind, but like if it's only boys, I don't see a problem with that. Like Maddie's a really good mom too. Right. Why does gender matter for that? It's so weird.
I get it. I get it.
It doesn't really change anything. It's a kid. I mean, the dynamic only changes really when they hit puberty. So,
right.
At least I'm going to raise them all the same, like equal.
Right.
They're all able to kill someone.
They're going to be clones.
Yeah.
Priorities. Oh,
exactly.
God.
All right, here, guys, we're doing roll call. Adam here, Ben here, Rosley here.
Guys, you're gonna kill me. You gotta stop. I can't stop laughing.
Okay. Well,
I think that's a good point for us to wrap up. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Who wants to take us out?
To dinner or like back the shed or
out of the fucking show. It's just because you're both wearing headphones, and I'm like, oh, this is.
God damn it! This is the second boner you've given me today.
You're welcome.
This would be my 6th.
Yeah.
Like boner today. Like since we started.
Oh yeah. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for listening,
to charge
guys.
your crystals.